Martin here. Today was another good day. Got my stuff done early actually today. Got a lot of stuff accomplished that set me up for the next couple days to be able to get some things done around the house that I need to. So excited about that. But I mean, here we are, right? 9:40, and I'm only at 9:40 because I've been sitting here on my computer, kind of looking at some things. Really, I probably could have been doing this at 9 o'clock tonight. So it's definitely a move in the right direction. You know, it always kills me as I think about like one of the things I always challenge our guys that live in our sober living house is like, what are you doing with the opportunity you're being given here? You know, and I get the disease of addiction, man, and the powerlessness, that, especially when people don't think they're powerless, right? They think they got control. They don't think they really have an issue. They just want to be out of jail, or, you know, my house is a better option than locked up, right? And guys just squander it, right? Like, throw it away, like it don't mean nothing, which is fine. Like, they ain't ready, you know what I mean? It is what it is, but it always just bothers me, right, that the disease is so powerful. Like, it's a good reminder, right? Like, the disease is powerful, and not everybody's always ready for help when it comes. So, but outside of that, we had to, throw another guy out today. Well, he never came home, actually, is the way to say it. So he made the decision not to come home and get kicked out. So, but it's whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah. What are you doing with the opportunities you have in your life, right? I know we squander a lot of them, right? And that's kind of what makes me think about it a lot, is like, how many opportunities have I squandered? I could say A, because I wasn't ready for them. B, because I didn't know what to do with them, right? But C, more importantly, is just I wasn't the man I needed to be, right? And so here we are today, like, working to become somebody different, you know what I mean? And working to be the man that I always needed in my life, because I believe somebody else needs him, right? And so, like, there's this real push for following through and accepting responsibility. I mean, there's going to be a lot of people who think I'm crazy in some of the thought process that I have today, but the reality is, like, I believe that these thought processes are the best for me, right? And I'll teach them to people. Like, I want people to be better, but I can only teach what I have, or what I understand to be true. And so I'm in total acceptance of everything around me, right? I'm responsible for the things around me. I'm responsible for my life. I'm responsible for my recovery, and I'm not blaming nobody for nothing no more, right? Like, at all. And I'm sure we've been really good at always being able to blame somebody for something, right? And I remember when I was getting loaded, I was too much of a chicken and a coward to kill myself, right? So I used to ask God to do it for me. Like, God, just kill me tonight. Like, don't let me wake up, because I couldn't do it myself, right? And when I wanted to relapse, but I never did, right? When I wanted to, I needed somebody to blame so I could get high, because I was too much of a coward to go get high again. So I needed you to do something to me so that I had a reason to do it, right? And so, like, that's not my reality today, you know what I mean? And granted, it's taken me 20 years to get to this place, and so I want to be in acceptance of everything around me. Nobody's gonna be blamed for nothing. I have the ability to fix everything around me, right? I do. And so I have the ability to become emotionally involved or not, which I choose not to, right? Because to be emotionally involved with problems does mean nothing. It keeps me unable to make rational thinking, have rational thoughts, right? Because I've become emotionally involved and I want to fix it, or I want to do this, or I want to do that. And really, like, I can't control what you do anyway, so why Well, I become emotionally involved, right? I love my wife, and I'm emotionally involved with her. But if things started to go sideways, I would step back to allow the process to be whatever it had to be. And so, maybe I'm not explaining it very well right now, but I know what I'm trying to say in my mind. So, but today I posted on Facebook, be a creator, not a consumer, right? Because I think too many of us are consumers, and there's not enough of us that are creating opportunities or things around us, right? And so I put give back, don't just take, right? Because I think that a lot of us just take from people, right? We just take. We're like leeches, right? Leeches just sucking people dry, never giving anything back. And so, like, what would it look like for us to create things? I believe that God has made us co-creators with Him, right? Like, yes, God is the creator of the world, true, 100%. But we have the ability to create with Him, right? And like do things, like that's how things come into play. Cars and home, right? Like these things were created by man through God. And so like we created with Him. And so like, how many of us have these visions or these things that we see that we can do to make something better, to change life, to help people, and we don't, right? For fear or for whatever reason, we make an excuse that we can't do it. And like, I want to challenge people, man, to be a creator, right? Create something, right? Do something with the opportunity given to you, right? Do something with your life. And I think too many of us are just stagnant. We're complacent. Really, at the end of the day, we're just lazy. And that's sad that we allow ourselves to just get into that space of just not wanting to do anything, right? Nothing productive. We'll do the bare minimum. We'll do enough to exist. I'll do enough to put food on the table for my kids, or maybe even a roof over my head, or just like pay my bills. But like anything more than that, you're asking too much of me, right? And I'll say and I'll complain that I want more, but not willing to do the work or put the effort in to get it, you know. And it's sad, just like, because then I want to blame people for why my life sucks and why it is the way it is, rather than accepting responsibility, knowing that God has given me gifts and opportunities around me to do something with it, and I don't do it. I just take, you know. And that's why, like, I was thinking about it earlier today, and I was just like, we need to be creators. God has given us brains to be able to create, imaginations to create, hands to create, to do things with, right? Eyes to be able to see things in a certain way and do something with it. What would it be if all of us created the way God intended for us to do, you know? And so I'm not saying that any of us are God, so please don't hear me saying that, because I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that God has given us the ability to be able to do things. And I'm saddened when I watch humanity not do anything and just wait for somebody else to do something for them. We have been given the opportunity of a lifetime to be able to do some miraculous things, right? Jesus even says that you will be more powerful than I am. But what are we waiting for? Right? How do we move into that, and how do we do some things? So I guess I just get frustrated, and this isn't directed towards anyone, it's directed towards me, right? Because I know how much I have just consumed my entire life, how much I've wasted, how many opportunities have been presented to me and I didn't do anything with them, right? And so like, the frustration I feel is when I look at me and the things that I could have done with my life, or my gifts, and I haven't. And so today I want to create, right? Today I want to make the world a different place. I want to do some things good. I want to fulfill the purpose that God has given me. I want to fulfill the call that He's given me, right? And so in order to do that, I have to get in touch with where He's leading and the things He wants me to do and see, so that I can become those things. And so I just want to encourage everybody, man, to like be a creator, Stop just consuming the world. Stop consuming everything around you. Stop just taking from people and give back, right? Whether it be a positive message, whether it be sharing where I come from and the changes that God has made in my life as a result of it, right? Whatever, like, can we help people rather than hurt people, right? Can we be inspirations rather than deterring people from the things that they believe God is leading them towards? So I just wanted to tell everybody today, man, that God loves you, and so do I. I hope you have a great day, and God bless you.